discuss in yesterday's session we have discussed theoretically, right? So basically here I have a one component that is hello world, and inside that I have a lot of fields. Okay, lot of fields, just like I'll show you here. This one is our tab, and inside this tab I have a address. Okay, so this one is our address, right? Okay, so this address is nothing but the multi-field. Okay, and after that here I have a field, and inside this field what we have a address 1, address 2, and the zip code. What is the thing important here is the name. Okay, here we have a name property is an important. Okay, so here inside that we have defined the current address and this address 2 and the zip code. After that here we have a well. Okay, this is the well we have, that means one types of container only, but it can shrink and collapse automatically. After that here we have a text. Okay, this is the rich text, and you will see this color tag, first name, last name, expiry date, date of birth, and the selected colors and the selected package. Now I'll show you here as well. Go inside your sites, and after that open this. And we have already seen how we can import and export, okay, and how we can integrate the connection between the AEM and Eclipse. Okay, so as we already knows, when you will enter all these stuffs, like in the CQ dialog, when you will write where all the things will store inside the content folder. Okay, so here we have a search software folder, US EN. Inside that only I have added. So here we have a EN, and inside this EN you will now you will see the hello world, but inside this hello world we haven't written anything, so that's why it's not coming here. Okay, here we haven't written anything. No, just try to add something and just try to refresh it. Now you will get something. Okay, but at the last where it will store all the content inside the content folder. Okay, here we have a path en. Inside the en root container, another container we have, and you will see here hello world, right? So all this data it has stored here only. Okay, and we have a multi-field we have, and which one? This one is your multi-field, right? And inside this field I have defined one multi-field one. Okay, here it's not important. If you want you can delete this, not a big deal. Okay, so here what I have done, here I have a multi-field. Okay, and inside the multi-field I have a container. All this data it has stored inside this container only. And what is the name of this container? Multi-field 1. Okay, so this is the address 1, address 2, and the zip code will store inside this name. Which one? Multi-field 1. Now you can comment down. Here we have a multi-field, okay, 1, and inside that in the multi-field I have written one thing, that is composite is equals to true. That's why it has created separately it has storing. See, multi-field, and here we have only one iteration, only one time I have added the multi-field, that's why. And inside that you will see this address 2, zip code, and this address, current address. Okay, got it? Here I have added, see, this is the thing we have added, configure it. Now you will see the content here. So this one is your multi-field. Now you can add anything, just like a current address. Okay, and here we have a corresponding address. Okay, zip code we have 1 2 3 4, anything. And one time only I have added. After that we have a text, so you can add anything. And here we have a colors tags, that means this is the drop down, you can select any color. This is the first name you can define. Okay, this is the thing, expiry date you can mention anything, the product expiry date. Okay, date of birth 1 2 3 4 5, anything. Okay, and here we have color, that's it. Now save the changes. Now come here. Now just come here and try to refresh it. Here what is the name we have defined? First name Surge is not there, that means this one is not ours. Okay, we have to refresh once. Container hello world, are you seeing search somewhere? I have defined the search there, no? Okay, use this one. Yeah, this one is our components. Okay, so you can remove this one we don't need. Save the changes, come here, and that's okay. That's okay. Okay, so we have this hello world, right? Yeah, this is the hello world we have. Now just come here and try to write the code. So we knows that where we will write the code inside the core module, right? Backend code will define inside the core module only. And here I have a model, and you will see November model example. This is the class I have created. Now this one is your simple class. Now we have to convert this class into a Sling model. For that we have to use the model. And after that here we have a adaptables. You can define two, okay, two adaptables you can define resource.class and Sling HTTP servlet request. So inside this I'm just defining resource.class and just try to import it. Make sure that mostly people get the error. Okay, they import the wrong one. This is the resource. They will import the wrong one. Now I'll show you. Control Shift O. Try to define it. Yeah. So here it has opened. So we have to fetch this one. We have to import the resource from this org Apache. Okay. So mostly it has by default it will import from this Java X annotation resource. But we have to take this one. Now just simply finish. We got it. Okay. That this one is nice. Close this. Close this. How many times I'm getting, man? Remove this all. Yeah, by default you will get one error, okay, because all the properties are the required. So make sure that all the property we need as a optional. So just import this one. Yeah, add this property, that is default injection strategy. Default injection strategy as a optional. Just mention it optional. That's it. This thing is nice now. Okay. After that, what are the things we need? So like here we already have this, just like a f name. Here we have a L name, f name we have no already. So these are the things we need. 8 minutes late. Okay, so we have injected. Now this is the last name, first name, and all this node property we need inside the resource property. For that we use this inject annotations. Okay, so you can simply use here private string and what first name, right? First name. Make sure that this name and that name must be same. Yeah. So here what we have f name we have. So we have to take the f name, not first name. F name. That's it. Just import this at the rate inject as well. We have imported. Again, what we need? We need a last name. Okay, so how we can get the last name? At the rate inject private string last name. That is nice. After that, we have a expiry date, right? This is the expiry date we have. So just directly you can define. Okay, at the rate inject. Otherwise, you can define the value map value. It's not matter. Private string expiry date. That's it. You can define like this. After that, we have to import this value map value. Okay, so we knows what is the drawback we have inside this address inject. So firstly, it will give the precedent or priority to the script variable, not to our value map value. So directly we are using the value map value whenever you need a properties. So this is the expiry date where it has stored inside the properties only. Okay, and this value map value directly goes to your properties. Okay, after that here we have a date of birth. You can just write there value map value and public private string date of birth. That's it. Okay, is there anything like text also we have? This is nothing but the text also we have. So value map value you can use, and after that private string and text. Okay, now try to define. Yeah, text is okay, no? Text is right. Okay. Now the thing is I need this one. This is the Sling colon resource type. This is the thing I need. How I can get this? So yeah, so here I'm just defining value map value, and after that here I'm just mentioning private private string, and after that Sling colon resource type. So it what it will give, it will give the error. Why? Because we cannot define the variable like this, right? You can define like this if you want, otherwise you can mention it like this, Sling colon resource type, right? So instead of that, but still we knows that this one, that is a node property, and the resource property must be same. Okay, yeah, but in this case we cannot define the variable like this. Okay, it's not possible. So they have given one annotation we have to use, that is name. You can mention a Sling colon resource type. So now this is the node property, it will search this name, that is Sling colon resource type, and after that it will store inside this variable. Yeah, now we have to import this. This is the thing we have to import. Otherwise, if you don't want to use this name, you can simply use here, we have a name property, simply name attributes we have, and here we have to define Sling colon resource type. That is also nice, but that's okay, we will not use this. This time we'll try to use this Sling colon resource type. Sometimes you want to define the default value, right? Maybe you want to define a default value or default date or something. Then how you can define it? Just like a date of, yeah. So here you can use at the rate default. At the rate default we have to use, and simply import it. Yeah. Here we have to see, if you want boolean value, you can define the boolean. Here we have a double values, float value, and the integer values. But in this case we need a string, so you can simply use these values. Okay, and after that you can pass here date, whatever date you want it. So just like this. I don't know it work or not. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. Okay. After that, this is done. A default we have uses. After that, you can use the post constructor if you want it. So like public void init. So this is the method I have. Okay, consider, and this method will not call directly. And you have some logic, and this is the logic you want to execute it, or you want to print somewhere. Okay, then you can simply use this post construct method. Okay, we have one method, that is post construct. Okay, this is the annotation we have to use if you want to execute the method. But when this method execute, all the injection when it will complete, that means this all the node properties when it will store inside your resource properties, after that only your post construct method execute. Now you can define anything here. So I just simply want to log it, that means I just simply want to check what it is happening. Okay, so for that we have to create a logger. Okay, you can, instead of that you can just define a system.out.println. That is also okay, it's up to you. And you can just mention uh, what is the name, November Sling model executed, Sling model executed. But where it will print this one? In the console, right? We don't want to print in a console, we want inside our log.files. Okay, so anyone can see. Mostly people don't know the Eclipse, okay, but they knows the file. Okay, they knows the file. So here I have a AEM. Inside the AEM, this is my author instance. I have opened it. You will see here CRX quick start, and after that here we have a log files. Okay. So and after that here we have a default log. That is the error.log. So here we want to print it. Okay, so how we can print directly? It's not possible, no? So they have defined the classes. Using this class, whatever you are printing, this stuff will print inside your error.log. So how it is possible? Come here, come up. Just simply define here public. Otherwise, you can define the private, static, final. It's up to you. Here I'm just defining the log, and here we have a logger factory dot get logger. That's it. And here we have to define the name, November model example. Yeah. So now what it is saying, firstly we have to import here. This is the package we have. From this package only we have to import, that is org slfj4 logger. Okay, now that's nice. So what it is saying, like this is the November model example. Okay, simply we have added to this error.log. Okay, and where we have stored inside this log. So if you are writing any information, just like log.info or anything, this information will print inside your error.log. Got it? So this is the class, and here we have a static method. Okay, by using this static method only, we are just transferring data to this error.log and we are printing. Now here, instead of this, I'm just removing this line. Here you can define log.info, and inside that you can print like November model example has executed dash dash dash. That's it. Okay, if you want to append or you want to add something, you can do whatever you want. Okay, this thing is done now. Now if anyone want to access this f name, anyone want to this access this f name, l name, or we want to render in our component. So basically this is my hello world component. Here basically I want to render it. How I can render? So basically first user will write the information here. This is the information. When it will write this information, I'll just simply want to render here. So when user will select, so that information will go to the controller. From this controller we are transferring to the backend code. That means in our model we got it, but for that we need a getter methods, then only we can do. Okay, semicolon we have to write. Okay, now we have to define the getter method for this, then only user can access or developer can access this. Okay, so how we can define? Come here, what is this? Public string get first name, get first name. After that return first name, something we have, no? Yeah, first name. That's nice. Done. After that we have a last name, get last name, and after that here you have to define last name. That is nice. Last name. Okay, after that what we have? Oh, that I don't know what we have. We have to go up. Okay, so expiry date we have. This is the expiry date, right? Get expiry date, and after that here you can return expiry date. That's it. We got the expiry date. Public string, what we have? Date of birth. So get date of birth, return DOB. That's it. After that what we have? Resource type, no? Sling colon resource type something. Sling resource type. And after that you can simply return Sling resource type. That's it. Anything else? Anything? No. Now we'll do one thing. What we have? Selected color also we have, right? Now this is the thing also I need. See, it is in string data type. So just take this one. How we can get it? So you have to mention here at the rate, yeah, value map value, and after that private. This is the private. Make sure that it must be in private. Okay, yeah, private string, and after that selected color. So see, is that color right? Where it is selected color, so this C is in small and we have written in the capital. This is not a good. Okay, this one is done. Now we have to define a method for this. Public string get selected color, return selected color. That's it. Another thing we have, just check color tag also we have. Just let it be about this color tag. And after that what we have? Text we have already taken, no? We have already taken, but we haven't defined the method for this. Where is the text? Yeah, we haven't defined the method for the text. Okay, so basically come here. After that public string get the text, and after that we have to define the return method, return text. That's it. Later that roll number. We haven't defined the roll number. That's let it be about roll number. Okay, I need this JCI created by. How I can get this JCI created by? If I want, how I can get this? Okay, so basically public string get JCR J capital JCR created by. Okay, now return JCR created by. Now I just want to get this JCI created by. How we can get? Okay, private. So first of all, we have to get the value map value, right? Value map value, and after that, private string. After that, JCR created by. Yeah. So this is the JCI created by. Okay. So we will not define like this. So what we have to do? Okay. We have to use the name. Instead of name, this time we are directly defined here. Now just simply paste it. And you can define now JCI created by. That's it. Is that right name now? JCI created by. Is there anything we have? No. Now the thing is here what we have. This is the multi-field, right? We have the multi-field. No. How you can get it? So first of all, for this, where is the notepad? Okay. So firstly, for this multi-field, if you want to get it, then you need a current resource. Okay, you can get the current resource by using a @inject, right? You will get this resource, and this one is your resource now, right? Now from this resource we have to check. Okay, from this resource we have to get the child. Okay, which child we need? What is the child? What is the child of this hello world? That is multi-field one, no? Now you guys will in confusion, like you guys thought like how directly we are writing the backend code here, right? But directly how it is picking up only this hello word. Okay, why it's not pick up this experience fragment or anything? Because of this is the Sling model. It's excellent, by the way. Okay, so where we was, yeah, so this is the Sling model we are going to call inside this hello world component. Okay, so that's why we are going to call inside this hello world component. That's why it will get this hello world node. Okay, you can say resource or the node. Then from the this is the current node. Now from that what we need? Multi-field one. So how we can get? So this is the current resource, we got it. From this current resource we are getting the child. Which child we need? Multi-field one, right? So you have to mention here multi multi field one, right? This is the multi field we need. After that here, see what is that? This is the node, no? This multi field what? Node. But in Java what we call resource. So it will return the resource, right? You can mention here child resource. Now we got the childs. All the childs we got inside this child resource. Okay. Now you can check is that multi-child present or not. Like we are doing like this is the resource. This is nothing but your hello world, right? This is nothing but your hello world, and from this hello world you are trying to get the child. What is which one? Multi-field one. But is that present or not? In our case it is present, but make sure we have to show like seriously it's present or not. So in that case you have to use this if, like if the child resource, okay, it's not null, it's not null, so it should be there. Okay, then only this logic will execute. Okay, so what we are doing from the child resource now, from this child resource we'll get the children, we'll get the children. Okay, we'll get all the children and we'll store one by one, so it will return the resource only. So here nested child we are saying nested child, that's okay. So all the children one by one where we are getting inside this variable, and after that you can add, after that you can just perform the logic here. But this is, in my point of view, this is complicated. Okay, this logic is complicated. Instead of that you can simply use this child resource, no? Okay, what is this? this is the child resource annotation they have already provided. Okay, right now we have a current resource. We knows that this one is our current resource, that is hello world, and what we need, multi-field one. So directly instead of that, you can come here and you can mention this, yeah, at the rate child resource, and after that what we need a multi multi field field one, is that right name? Okay, so this is the multi-field we need, and this is what resource, so we have to take like this, that's it. Okay, multi-field one, that's okay. Multi-field one, is this okay now? Multi-field one, yeah, that is nice. Now we got this one. After that you can come at the down. Why we are getting the error here? Yeah, now we know that we have a multi-field one. So here now I need a data. So like what we have inside this multi-field, we have one item 0, and inside this item 0 we have a address to zip code and the current address. So all this field I need. So for that, what I need to take this item 0, and where is that present? Inside this multi-field 1. Okay, so simply I'm just coming here and I need all these stuffs. It's up to you. In my case, I need all these stuffs in the form of list of map of string. Okay, so we also knows that what is this? This is the key and this is the value. So for that, what we need? Key value pair. And this is the key value pair I'm storing inside this list. That's it. And here I'm just mentioning get the multi 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 field. That's it. Get the multi field I'm saying. Okay. Now that is done. And make sure that here we have to use this Java util list. Okay, and whatever it has returning, see now this method what it has returning, this one list of map of string. So create the object for this return. Okay, just simply create the object. Yeah, so for whom we are creating the object? List. Inside this list, we inside the generic we have a map. So create for this list. This is what, this is the interface, right? It's not possible to create the object for the interface, so we have to take the help from the array list or something. Okay, so here I'm just defining main map. So this one is our main map, and here equals to new, and you have to mention here array list. That's it. Now just import it. Now we got this. Okay, we got this one. Now after that, what we have to do is, like already we have a child. Now you can just simply check multi-field multi-field 1 is not equals to null. We already have, no, we have taken now by using a resource something, child resource. By using a child resource we have taken this one, no, just simply copy this, come at the down, and just simply paste it. It should not be a null. If it is null, then it will come out of this for loop. Okay, so make sure that just add this one inside the try and catch. We'll define try and catch. Maybe it will get the error e dot print status. That's it. Maybe we'll get the error, that's why. Okay, so now if it is not null, then what we will do, we'll get the child. So just define here for loop, and inside this for loop I'm just defining the resource. Before the resource, just mention here multi, we already have copied, no, multi field dot get the children's, get all the children's. Now this is the multi field one. What is this? This one is your multi-field one. It may be we have a one child. In this case, what we have? We have only item 0. Okay, this is one iterator we have. But what's about if I click here and try to add more than one? Here, if I'm adding more than one, so it will create a item 0, item 1, item 2, like that it will create, no? So all these things where it will store inside this multi-field only. And here in this case we have 0 only, that means 1 we have. Maybe we have more than one. For that we have to iterate the for loop. So the same thing we are doing, we are iterating the for loop. So all the childrens we got it, now we have to store somewhere. One by one we will get. Okay, one by one we will get child What I have to define here? Child resource. That's it. Okay. So here we got this. So all the children we got, and we are storing inside this one by one. One by one we are storing. And from this what we need now? From this what we need now? This is the item 0. What is this? This is the item 0 where it has stored inside this child resource. From that we need what we need. Okay, before that, see, the thing is, we have created the list, but we haven't created this map of string. We have to create that one. Now, how we can create? Map string. You can mention here string. Every time it will create. So instead of that, don't create here. Cut and create here. Only one time we have to create. No. Okay. Map of string we have created. Now you can mention the child map, because main map we have already mentioned, and we have to take the help from the hash map. That is nice. Save the changes and import it. We have imported. That's everything is nice now. And after that, what we need? Uh, yeah. So inside the child map, I am just simply putting key and the value. So first time, what we need? Address to, right? This is the address to I need. So here I'm just mentioning address to. Now how we can get? Right now we are in the item 0. How we can get this one? Before getting this, we need a permission. Okay, and after that, whatever you need, you have to get it. So first of all, here we have to mention this is the item 0. Okay, so this one is your item 0, child resource, it's your item 0. From that we have to get the properties. For the properties we need get value map, right? And after that we got the permission. We got the permissions of these properties. Now what you need? I need an address to. So you have to mention there get the address to. Okay. Now simply get, and here you can mention the address to in the double quotes, address to, and this thing I need in the form of string. So string dot class you have to mention. That's it. The first thing is done. Okay. Again we have to add child. Okay, we have to add the child map dot put, and inside that, in this case, we have to add zip code, same thing, child resource dot get value map the value dot get, and here you have to mention the zip code. It may be anything. This one it may be anything. Okay, but they should be the same. Okay, this node property and this one should be the same. Here also I am mentioning the string. If you want, you can mention the string as well. Not a big deal, but it should be a wrapper class. Okay, you cannot mention normal int here. Okay, if you want, then you have to mention this types of you have to mention. Okay, so here in this case it's a string only. Yeah, so why it is getting error? If I'm just mentioning integer here, so it will get the error. Why? Because all these stuffs where we are adding inside the child map, and this child map has defined the generic as a string and the string. So we will not add integer here. So instead of that, remove and mention the string. That's nice. Okay. Again, what we have? Child map dot put, and current address something we have current address, and you can mention here child resource. Where is the child resource? Child resource dot get value map dot get, and inside that what is this? Current address. So you can take the current address, right? And here you have to mention string dot class. That is nice. At the last, see where we have added this all this address to zip code and the current address, where we have added inside this child map, where we have declared this one, right? This one only, no, map of string of the string. But what we are returning? We are not returning this one, right? What we are returning? List of map of string. So we have to add, this is the map we have to add inside this one, inside the list we have to add, and here we have already created. So just simply copy this, come here, paste it, and after that here you have to add. What you have to add? Child map, right? Now what we have done, this is the child map. That means string of, that means map of string we have added inside this main map. That means this one. And this is the thing we are returning to this list of map of string. So you can just simply come out of this and simply you can return. What is that main map now? That's it. Now I think so our error has gone. No, it's not gone. Okay. We have to create out of this. Now still is getting error. No, no. Nah. That's nice. Okay. Where we have added by the way? In which method we have added? In which method we have added? Yeah, inside this get multifield. Again, we'll do one thing. Here we have a path browser. I think path resource we have, no? How we can get the path resource? At the rate resource path we have, right? Yeah, resource path we have, and here we have a path. One field we have, that is path. After that, now the thing is, right now I am in a hello world. Where I am? In hello world, but I need this EN. This is the EN page I need, or you need this container or something, anything that you need. So you can just simply use the resource path. Now copy this, copy simply. In this case, what I need? Page information, page related information, where it will store inside the JCR content. Okay, this is the thing I need. You can just simply paste it directly. If you need anything, so you can simply add inside this resource path. Now what is this? This is the resource only, so it will store inside the resource. Just for the example, page resource I'm adding, page resource. Okay, and from this we know that all the methods and everything it has present inside this page resource. Okay, so you can just simply comment down, and after that just use here public string get page path. Just simply I just want the page path. Okay, so simply return, and what is the name of that? Page resource, right? Page resource dot get the path. That's it. So from this EN page, it will return the path. Okay, and this is the path. You can get it by using this get page path. Okay, that's nice. Now, now this is the thing I need to render in my components. In this component, I just simply want to render this particular information. So how we can render it? Okay, same hello world component we have inside our backend code also. Okay, here you can write. The first thing, if you want this information just like a Sling column resource type or date of birth or the experience date, how we can get it? By using this method. You have to call to this particular method. Okay, and how we can call to the method? So for that we have to create an object, right? If you want to call, then we have to create the object. No, this is your main method. Consider inside the main method you are creating that object. uh, Something we have a November model example we have, right? And this is the object new November model example. This one is our object, and after that we have to call like object dot, yeah, get Sling resources, whatever it is. So in this way we'll get the output. No, in this way we'll get the method information, right? But in our Sling model, okay, wherever you want to call Sling model, so we will not get like this. We don't have to create the object like this, where we have to create. So basically all this information, what's your goal? All this information you need inside your EN page. In this unit, right? Here in this component unit. So this is the information we have to add inside your hello world.html. Okay, in this hello world.html. So here you have to create an object. How we can create an object? Slide. You can mention any tag. Okay, it's not matter. You can mention any tag. Okay, and here you can create the object. So we have one attribute, that is data slide use. Here we have one attribute that is related to your HTML, that is data slide use, and it is responsible for creating an object. and here I'm mentioning the name of an object. Now you are creating the object, but for which class? For which class you are creating the object and where it is? Yeah, exactly. So inside this, inside this class only, inside this package only, your class it has stored. Inside this package, okay, your class has stored. Where it is? Come inside and you will see this one. Copy this one. Come here and just simply paste it. Okay. So now for this class, this attribute will create an object and all this information where it will store inside this object, right? Now this is the HTML, so you can use the div. If you want, you can use the div. Now I just need a first name. First name I need, and this is called as a expression language. All these things we will learn in HTML, no worry. But just for the example, now I'm just telling, like here this is an expression language, and inside the HTML or inside the HTML, if you need a dynamic value, maybe that value will change continuously. If you need these types of value, then you can simply use this expression language. Okay, now I need a f name. Where is that f name? Here, this one. Okay, and this is the final, so you cannot access it, but we have defined one method, right? For this we have defined the method, no? Where it is? Yeah, this one. This is the method we have. Now using this method you can get. Now come here inside this, and after that you can paste it. But we can get directly this method? No, we have to call the object. Okay, and this is the object we have here. So object dot and this method name. Okay, but there is a one rule in HTML. So if you want to call to particular method, you have to remove this get and you have to make this as f small. That's it. In this way we'll call to the particular method. Just like that, again I'll give you one example. So open the div, and in this case I need a last name. Okay, colon, dynamic value if you need. For that you have to use the expression language, and after that here we have a l name. This is the last name. Just copy this one and come here, and here we have a object dot, this is the method. Okay, inside this method you have to remove this get and make this l small. That's it. After that, if you have a n capital, there is no need to make it small. Okay, keep it like this. Then again what we have there, something we have, no, just like a, yeah, get page path we have. This is the path we have, get page path. Just simply copy, come here and get the page path. Is it dollar curly braces open and the close object and paste these things? After that you just simply have to remove this get and make this p small. After that what we have, yeah, is there anything? No. Okay, expiry date we have. Just copy this expiry date, copy from here, go there, div, and here you can mention the expiry date, object dot paste it. Remove this get and make this e small. Just like that, what we have again, we have to check every time. You can go there and just simply copy this. Okay, paste it here, remove that, make this d small. That's it. Date of birth. Okay, that's nice. After that we have a text, right? Where it is, we have a sling colon a resource type. Copy this one, sling colon resource type. That's it. And we have to remove this get and make this as small. That's it. After that you can copy, paste it, and here we have a get selected color. Copy. Date of birth is okay, no? Here also we have another date of birth. Okay. So just you can paste and make it this get selected color. Selected color. That's nice. After that, here also we have one another date of birth. Get the text JCI created by. Get the text, paste it. Remove this get and make this t small. That's nice. After that, JCI created by. After that, here we have object JCR created by. This is the thing I think so. JCR created, right? Yeah. At the last we have this multifield. Now the thing is how we can call this multifield because it has a list. It has a more than one element. Okay. And in this case, like from line number 3 to line number 11, we have only the single elements, right? But in a multifield, we have more than one elements. Okay. So for that, our Sitely provides one attribute that is data slide test. Data, sorry, not a test. Data slide list it will provide. Okay, this is the data slide list, and by using this data slide list, you can iterate. You can simply iterate it. So here I'm just creating the object. You can create any object here. So I'm just simply creating one item. That means whatever value it has coming, this value will store inside this item. That's it. After that, just make it in double quotes because it has coming more than one value. Okay, and just write in expression language. This is the thing. Object we have dot and just paste it. That's it. Remove this get and make this L small. Okay. So here we have a more than one value. If you have only one value, there is no need to define this double quotes. Okay, open and close. But if you have more than one value, then you have to define this double quotes. Yeah, right. Div we have open and the close, and here you have to mention now. Here again, I'm just defining. You can mention the paragraph here, not a big deal. Paragraph. This is the paragraph. And what we need, firstly, what we have a current address, right? Current address we have no something. Okay, so this is the address. So whatever it is, this is the address too. Okay, so I'll just mention here address too. Address too, and you can just simply use this. And item inside this item we have a what we have address too. So here in this way you have to define. That's it. P, and after that what we have zip code. Zip code colon dollar curly braces open item dot zip code, right? P and corresponding address. Okay, so basically here we have a current address. Okay, so you can mention here item dot current address. That's it. Here we have a oh current address to that size. Okay, so what we have done, all this thing, it has coming, like all the element it has coming and it has storing inside this item. Okay, so through this item, you can easily call this each and individual variable. So address to zip code, and these are the things we have mentioned it. How we can recognize this? So you can simply use star something multifield. That's it. Okay, we have defined it like this. Now the thing is we have to deploy. But before that, where we have defined this all the stuffs, yeah, inside the Eclipse, right? So we have to export. We have to export, otherwise it will automatically remove this all these stuffs. Okay, where it is? Yeah, where it's which one is our apps? This one is our apps, no? Right click over here, and where we have written inside the Eclipse. So you have to export it to the server, and server is nothing but your AEM. That's it. Okay, come here, and after that we have to deploy the code in D drive. No, not in the D drive. We have in our desktop or project. Search project, and after that here we have a not a core. In this case, we have defined everything. So CMD, you can mention here p auto install package or p auto install single package. P auto install single package and hit the enter. Okay, in the tomorrow's session, I'll show you the result because it